Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Diamond Painting with Anxiety, also known as Karen, and I'm really glad to stop by. If this is your first time here, thanks for joining me. If you're a regular, welcome back. So today I want to talk about a very special project that I'm going to start on, a project with a purpose. It's been a little minute since I've made a video. Things have been incredibly hectic, and I'm about to make things even more hectic. I will have an extreme time crunch on this project, so I'm going to not waste any time, and I'm going to go ahead and get this started. I'm going to get it started with you, and I will kind of explain why I'm doing what I'm doing while we're going. So this is a very special project. This is, I can't remember what the name of this is, but I did an unboxing with this. I may try to put that down in the description box, the video. I would say I would put it in the eye, but I don't know how to do that. If you guys have been around for a while, you know me. I'm doing the best I can. This is a learning process for me. But this is the project that I'm going to be working on. The reason I have decided to do this, and the reason I have decided to start it now, is the shelter that I am so blessed to be able to live and work at is having its 30th anniversary on October 13th. Yeah, that's kind of an important date, October 13th. On that date, it will be 30 years since this shelter has opened and started helping families to regain, that are experiencing homelessness, to regain self-sufficiency. So it's going to be our 30-year anniversary. A lot of people have been through here. A lot of people have been blessed by this place. Really recently, I think within like the last month or so, we have become totally separate from the church next door that founded our program. We've been nonprofit for quite some time, and kind of separate, but we've completely separated from the church program altogether really recently. So this is a very special anniversary for us. And originally I had thought that maybe I would order a custom of our logo, or you know, a picture of the house or something, and I just didn't quite get myself organized to do that. This special 30-year anniversary, we will be having a gala event. Did I say that right? I hope so. And part of that is some fundraising. So I had thought that it would be really nice to do a custom and present it to the program from myself and maybe the residents, to be able to include in their silent auction. They usually auction off baskets of goodies to help raise funds. And I thought that a diamond painting created right here at his house might be a good item to include in that. So but I just didn't get myself organized. And then I realized that, a while back I had purchased this piece, and I had this in my stash, and really this piece just kind of symbolizes what we do here. I want to make sure you get a good look at that. It's just someone that's, out at sea and they're just drowning, and someone's reaching out a hand to help them. And I realized the other day that this would be kind of a perfect piece to sum up how I feel about this program. So I'm going to complete it and present it to our director. And, what happens to it from there, she'll have some options. We can either frame it and hang it here at the house, or we can, like I said, auction it off and hopefully raise some funds to help support our programs here. I think, or the third option would be to present it to the church that we, that originally started our program and made it possible for, so many people to be helped. So I'll leave those options up to her. I would like to frame it. So not only am I going to have to complete this by October 13th, I'm going to have to frame it. And I do have another idea. I want to get some sort of little engraved plate to place on the frame with something on it, maybe part of our mission statement, maybe a phrase from that, or, I don't know, his house helping people since, gosh, it's been 30 years. So what would that be? I don't know. I'm not good at math. Whatever the date was. I want to say 85, 84. No, that wouldn't be right. Anyway, you guys are probably better at math, whatever 30 years would be. So maybe something like that. So I've got, this is a huge project. This is 40 by 50. I'm going to do my very best to complete this and get this presented by our 30th anniversary. Am I going to make it? I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to try. So I thought that, I would share this project with you guys and, we'll just see where it goes. But like I said, I have no time to waste, so let's get started. We're going to go ahead and get started on this together. So this did come with an inventory sheet. It does have 43 colors. And what I did earlier is I went ahead and did what I love to do with my projects, which is, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. I kitted up the fast and lazy way. So when I say that, what I mean is these are my Tech Unite containers that I buy off Amazon, and they're little cubes and I love them. To open them, all you got to do is squeeze the sides and it just pops open. They are pretty tight. I mean, if you drop them, they're probably going to spill, but I try to be careful. Although I joke about dropping drills, and I do sometimes, I've had pretty good luck with not spilling anything out of here. So what I do is I just take my colors in my inventory sheet, and I just look at the number on my bag, and I just put it in here, and then I open them as I go. The really cool thing about these containers is they hold 2 of these really big bags. So I'm able to just kind of, kit up and go. This particular painting did have more drills than would fit in some of the containers. So I've just got my extras right here. Oh yeah, and this piece is from Evermoment. I will definitely link this painting down below. But I just put the spares, the extra, ones that wouldn't fit in my containers into here. And then I can just refill as I go. So let's get this project started. So lately, when I've been working on projects, now this one is oriented a little bit different. It, up here in the corner, right there, is the, what is that called? The thumbnail. And then over here on this side is my key, although I actually have my inventory sheet, so I will use this. But you would look at that and think it would be oriented this way. It's actually not. It's oriented this way, okay? So, but one of the things I've been doing lately that I've really been enjoying is working on a lot of my paintings sideways. And the reason I've been doing that is because if I work on them sideways, I'm able to kind of work on different parts of my painting. Like if I were to work on this sideways, I would get to work with all these different colors and all these different sort of things like the sky, the clouds, the water, and not have to, just do sky and then just do this part. I kind of like going down so that I get some variety in what I'm doing. So that's what I'm going to do with this piece. But because it's oriented the way it is, it's going to be even easier than it normally is to do that. So I don't know how the lighting's going to be for you guys. One thing that I'm a little bit nervous, because like I said, I have to get this done quickly, is how much confetti is going to be in this piece with the water and everything. Hopefully, because this is an Evermoment, my drills will be in good shape. Hopefully I'll be able to use my multi-placer and it'll go quickly. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit and maybe move things around. Let's see. There we go. That's a little better. As usual, the lighting, look away, look away. There we go. Maybe we'll just do that. That's good enough. As usual, my lighting's not the greatest. So if I use my key. Now, another thing I always do when I'm working on a painting, in order to get my side edge really straight, I'm going to have to reach for something real quick here, if I can find it. May not even be able to show you this. Whale? Normally I will use a credit card as a straight edge to keep my edges nice and straight. Hang on just a second. Another thing that I can also use to keep my edges nice and straight is a ruler, my diamond painting ruler. So if I'm going to start on this edge out here, let's see. I may have to zoom you back out. Hold on. Look away. Yeah, I'm just going to leave you right there. We're just going to go for it. Like I said, I have no time to waste. So I'm just going to put this right along the edge so that I get my first row really nice and straight. And we'll start off that way. So it looks like the first symbol that I want to start with is number 23. So I will find my number 23. And when I'm kitting up the fast and lazy way, one of the things I always do is I always double check to make sure I had the right one. And I did. So then I just take my scissors and I will cut the top most of the way off. And I pour directly into my tray. I have a trash can right here near me, so I just throw that away. And I am able to just get rolling. So, like I said, this is going to create a bit of a time crunch for me because today is actually September 28th, I believe. So basically I've got about 15 days, less than that because I've got to do framing and everything. So probably about basically 2 weeks to diamond paint this, get it framed, get it ready to present to the director in time for the 13th. So it's gonna take a little bit. I have probably done a 40 by 50, been able to complete one in about 2 or 3 weeks, but I'm not going to have the option of 3 weeks. But then again, on the other hand, should I not get it completed, I don't know. I'll present it to them on their 31st anniversary or something. I don't know. But, you know, life's all about trying. So you're never going to be successful if you don't try. So that's all I needed of that color. So now I can just go ahead and pour back into this container. Oh, I think I was out of frame there. But you guys know what it looks like to pour drills. So I'm going to get these back in there and choose another color. So my next color is going to be, it always takes me a minute when I've got a new key, especially one with this many colors, is going to be 37, which is DMC 3842. Oh, it's another pretty blue. There's going to be a lot of pretty blues in this. So I'll just get this one open and get started. So, you know, as you guys, most of you guys, if you've watched very many of my videos, you're probably aware that, you know, a fair amount of them, not all of them, but a fair amount of them are about stuff that I've got going on here at the shelter with the residents, either with the Path Project or with, on Friday nights we do crafting with Karen, which was originally supposed to be different crafts, but quite honestly has turned into just diamond painting, and that's okay. I do have, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6 residents that are diamond painting with me on a very regular basis right now and are very excited. They're working on the Path Project with me as well as their own projects, so that's really pretty fun. So we're busy. I need to do an update video with the Path Project. I think I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. So hopefully you'll be seeing that video sometime this week. But we've made a lot of progress. We've been having a lot of fun. One of the things that I wanted to address is there have been so many of you who have encouraged me with some of this work that I'm doing, either by leaving comments on my videos, commenting on some of the stuff I post on Facebook. There have even been some very special individuals, and they know who they are, who have gone above and beyond to support me and what I'm doing here at the shelter. You know, working with the residents here with the diamond painting is incredibly important to me. It is so good for them because just like it's good for us, it helps them, you know, reduce stress and, you know, get their mind off their problems, and helps with their anxiety, and it helps them bond with each other and bond with me. And it's just absolutely amazing. And I really, really, truly do feel blessed to be able to do that. And like I said, there have just been so many of you who have commented on my videos or my Facebook posts and said wonderful things to me. And then there's some individuals who have just gone above and beyond to help and support and encourage me. And I'm not really ready to go into that right now for a couple of different reasons. One of them being it makes me feel kind of emotional. And there's some other reasons too. That may be something I talk about a little bit more in the future, but I'm just not quite ready to kind of open that up right now. But I just want each and every one of you to know how much it means to me, you know, even just, especially the comments that you leave for me, you know, just encouraging me and you know, saying that you think that this work is as important as I do. I can't tell you how much it does for me. It encourages me. It helps keep me going because, you know, really, truly, right now, I am working 2 full-time jobs and a very, very small part-time job. There's some possibility that I'm going to be taking on a 3rd job really soon. You know, and sometimes I just get tired and I just get discouraged. And, you know, sometimes it's when, and I love the residents and I love doing this with them and I love, you know, working with them. But when for the, you know, 6th time that week, someone has lost their pen or they can't find their wax, or, you know, they're afraid they're going to run out of drills, or, you know, their drills aren't fitting on their canvas quite the way they think they should be, or whatever the case may be. or even sometimes on a Friday night when, you know, because they look forward to diamond painting and working on our path project all week long. And sometimes when Friday night rolls around, I'm just exhausted. And sometimes it takes all I can do to suit up and show up and, you know, keep this program rolling. And so I just want to thank you all, each and every one of you who have watched my videos, commented, because you'll just never know. There's no way I can describe to you. See, I'm getting all emotional. There's no way I can describe for you how much just knowing that you guys are behind me and that you guys think this is important too, how that gives me the strength. I've got the strength of all of you. So when I'm tired and I don't feel like, you know, finding someone another diamond painting pen for the 6th time that week, or, you know, showing up and on a Friday night and diamond painting with them so that they get that time with me and that time to work on the path. Sometimes I really believe like I take the strength of all of you with me, and you know, it just helps me to show up and just keep going, and it makes me not want to give up, makes me want to take on additional crazy projects like this one, and just continue doing what I'm doing. So I'm incredibly grateful to you guys. So I've got a lot going on, as I said earlier, because I just finished up a collaboration piece that I was doing with the famous Shanda Panda. So hopefully this week I'll be able to get a video done for that too. I am working on a second, and that piece was part of Drills and Chills, so on Instagram, the Instagram community event that's being put on by Tiny Worlds of Wonder and Distracted by Diamonds, which has been incredibly fun. But so, you know, I've kind of, and I've got another piece that I want to get finished that's going to be part of our Halloween decor here at the house. So yeah, just lots of stuff going on. And then I take on another thing, especially a big, huge thing like this. But you know, that's me. I'm crazy, and you know, I don't know. For me, it's just important. I have been through some things in my life, and I have survived every single one of them, whether I wanted to survive them or not. And I just believe that the reason always, always, always is so that we can show up and be of service in the life of others. And no matter what I'm going through in my life, I just feel like the answer is always to focus on others. Now, that doesn't mean that I allow myself to be a doormat. No. And this work's kind of hard, you know. That's why I said, like I said, it's so important that I feel like you guys are all behind me, because this work can be incredibly difficult sometimes. But, you know, no matter how stressed out I am, the answer is to focus on others. So more so than you guys can even possibly know, you are what allows me to have the strength to continue to do this. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done for me and for the residents here at our transitional homeless shelter as we help them achieve self-sufficiency. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here so I can really focus on getting this done, and I'm about at the end of my clip. I want to thank you for joining me. I will try to keep you as updated on this project as I possibly have time to do. And we'll just, I don't know, we'll just kind of go from there. Pray for me that I have the strength and just everything goes smoothly and I have the ability to finish this and be able to share it for our 30th anniversary. We would love to have you join us over on our Facebook group. It's a real tiny Facebook group, but we love it. Hopefully I'll get a little more active with putting some posts and stuff in there, but like I said, things are real busy and hectic. But it's called Diamond Painting Path Project. I think it's the Diamond Painting Path Project. We'd love to have you join us over there and see what we're up to. And I better go before this clip ends. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Bye.